Hello and welcome to News Now. My name is Omobolanli Adeshui. We'll begin with updates from Ekiti State in preparation for tomorrow's elections. The supporting resident electoral commissioner in charge of Ado Ekiti and a fellow local government areas of Ekiti State for the Saturday governorship election, Professor Samuel Egu, has confirmed the receipt of electoral materials from the commission's head office. Professor Egu said officials of the commission are ready and waiting for all stakeholders before the batching and unveiling of materials for further distribution of the materials to the registration area centers. Igweje Korea reports.
Yesterday, when we moved all the sensitive materials, including the beavers, which was the last set of sensitive materials to be moved, we considered the distance of the different local governments from Ado Ekiti in deciding which one moved first. So we started with Ekiti East, which we were told in terms of distance was the farthest, and then we ended with Ado local government, which is urban and which is the nearest. So by 7 p.m. yesterday, the last batch of beavers moved from INEC headquarters, and it came to this local government where I am seated. There might be some delay, on the part of some people in collecting their cards, but I do believe that there will be a cut-off point.
And still in Ekiti State, some political parties and the Inter-Party Association Committee in Ekiti State have rated the process for the governorship election high. The stakeholders during the distribution of election materials to the 16 local government areas of the state said if the commission can consolidate on the gains it has made so far in the elections will be one of the most transparent conducted in recent times.
Election is activities, is not an event, and that makes it to be a process. To me, the process has been so fantastic, the election has been so transparent enough. They opened up with us all what they've been doing in the past. And just because election is process, Saturday will be the final day for the whole of the thing. But so far so good, we are very much satisfied with what we are seeing. What they said we are bringing is what we are seeing with our own eyes. And we hope that they will maintain that of sanity till that of Saturday. So where we speak right now, we are very much satisfied with what we have seen so far.
We are witnessing all these documents being brought here to be distributed across the state. But there's one thing I've noticed. This is the best electionary process I've ever seen in Nigeria. I think INEC has actually come of age, because even if you look at the ballot papers colors, they are entirely different from one area to the other. So that means INEC is ready to work and to make sure that our votes count. But I think the problem now is hereby. We should forget about talking about INEC. We should face ourselves in the community and see that we have to ensure that there is nothing like vote buying.
Meanwhile, some prospective voters in the state's governorship election have continued to lament the inability to collect their PVCs following the cutoff of card collections by the electoral body. The prospective voters said despite several efforts that they put into ensuring that they get their PVCs, the commission is frustrating their efforts to participate in the process. They expressed reservations about the exclusion from the exercise come Saturday.
I did this voters card since last year, July. They asked me to come back this year, May, and I did that several times. They said they did not see it. They looked for it, they said they did not see it. I came back last month, they said they did not see it. Even this month, I came back like 3 to 4 times, they said they did not see it. So I heard that tomorrow is voters day, so I decided to come today to ask them if they have not seen my voters card. They are the one that did it. Then why are they not seeing it?
I come here several times, 5 times. I no collect. I say make you come and collect it. So I come. I call my husband yesterday. Say you don't make her come and collect them. So I come this morning. I want collect them. I want collect postal card.
And the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of security for this Saturday's governorship election in Ekiti State, Johnson Kokumo, has reassured the people of the state of adequate security arrangements to ensure a hitch-free exercise. DIG Kukumo, while speaking with iBrandTV News senior reporter Igboje Korea after a closed-door meeting with stakeholders at the police headquarters in Ekiti, called on parents to advise their children not to allow themselves to be used as political thugs during the election. DIG Kukumo promised that anyone caught perpetrating illegality before, during, and after the exercise will be made to face the law.
For Ekiti 2022 elections, there is no cause for worries, as necessary proactive measures have been taken and necessary measures have been put in place to ensure we'll have peaceful, free, fair, and of course transparently credible elections. Over 19,000 policemen have been deployed for the exercise. The military equally meets deployment, the civil defense, other law enforcement agencies also meet deployments. Parents who want their children not to allow the money bags to use them as political talks. If we do not have political talks, that will disrupt the process. Definitely, the election will be, the exercise will be seamless. But where we have political talks, we have put in place adequate security measures to take charge of such situations. Criminal elements, possible offenders, or those who feel they are ready to contravene the provisions of the Electoral Act 2020, meaning electoral offenders, will be arrested, investigated, and prosecuted diligently.
All right, iBrandTV senior correspondent Igboje Korea joins us via the phone now to bring us more update. Good afternoon, Igboje.
Well, how are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you? Lagos is quite cold. How is Ekiti today?
Ekiti is also cold, but not raining over here.
Oh, I see. Okay, just rain cats and dogs. But let's talk about the elections coming up tomorrow. What are the preparations on ground? We see now that a lot of prospective voters are complaining that they've not been able to get their PVCs. What's the situation currently?
Of course, INEC has put a stop to collection of PVCs here in Ekiti State, saying they needed more time to arrange or get prepared for the election tomorrow morning, which will be starting exactly 8:30, will last for several hours till about 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Of course, it's been a very busy day for members and staff of the commission here in Ekiti State, because they have to start moving the materials from the local government headquarters down to the rack centers, which are the registration area council. Of course, you can also refer to the area councils, registration area councils as the ward level, ward coalition level. Now, that is what they've been doing since morning, putting the materials together, ensuring that the stakeholders, political parties, journalists, observers, and security agents are on the ground to inspect before they can do the badging and onward transmission of the materials to the rack centers.
That's for the sensitive materials, right?
Yes, of course, it's both the sensitive and non-sensitive materials. It's just for them to move them closer to the polling unit, so that at about 8:30 a.m. the materials would have been there and the process will kickstart in earnest.